What's up, everybody? We're back with another NCNinerTalk. I'm Nicholas, and this is my papa, Carlos.
What's up?
Instant reaction to the 49ers versus Saints. Niners take the W at Caesars Superdome. Road win with a backup quarterback and a lot of injuries, a lot more injuries, which at the beginning of the season, we've had so much injuries to very, very key players.
Yeah.
But Niners managed to come out with a W. Kyle Shanahan, I think that was really big on Kyle Shanahan's coaching. He definitely, to be able to go in there I know it's the Saints. We know it's the Saints, and the Saints could just lose the rest of the games of their season. But with a backup quarterback, with backup players, the NFL, it's anybody's game. So to be able to go in there on the road, and Mac Jones, he had a very solid game. So how do you feel about this game?
We're 2-0.
We're 2-0.
What
Couldn't
else?
say that last year.
What else can we ask for? We're 2-0, and not just 2-0, 2-0 on the road. All right. So, as you saw, Seattle won yesterday at Pittsburgh.
Yep.
So our win against Seattle looks pretty good.
Yeah.
At Seattle. Now we beat New Orleans. Any given Sunday, like you said, any team can win.
Yep.
Look at Kansas City; they're 0-2.
0-2
with Mahomes.
Yeah.
Right. If you look around the league, there's a lot of the teams that are not even up to par right now, as we've seen. Right. It's only 2 games in, but man, what can you say about our defense?
Yeah.
I will focus a little bit on our defense right now. Our defense, we talked about in our preview. Our defense is flying. Winters is
Specifically, D. Winters is, he's definitely making a name for himself, like a Drake Greenlaw we've had in the past, for sure.
He's making, I feel he's making Fred Warner's job a little bit easy right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. To
Right?
be able to have 2 guys like Fred Warner doesn't have to carry the load in the linebacker position when D. Winters is flying. He is flying.
D. Winters, Fred Warner, our line was given a lot of push yesterday. Our rookies, especially our rookies, secondary. It just was really good to see how well our defense played. That's on the defensive side. Offensive side, to have a backup quarterback like Mac Jones, who's been a starting quarterback elsewhere, it's a humongous plus, right?
Yeah.
And all we need him is to be serviceable.
Yep. And a win like this lets the 49ers, they see Brock Purdy with this turf toe injury and say, oh, all right, if Mac Jones can win this game, we don't have to rush Purdy. Like we see with Joe Burrow, he's out for 3 months with grade 3 turf toe injury. So the more we can conserve Brock Purdy, the better. And Mac Jones definitely just proved that, he could definitely win us a few games with the guys we have.
And let's make something very clear.
Yes.
All right. I've been hearing all day, all these commentators, 95.7. We're all Niner fans. I get it. But let's
pump the brakes on this quarterback controversy, because
there's no quarterback controversy. And let's not call Matt Jones freaking Brady. I've been hearing that a lot today. He's Brady. He was great. First of all, he did what he was supposed to do, which is win the game for us.
He was 26 of 39, 279 yards, 3 touchdowns. A solid game of.
He did a really good job.
Granted, it was against the Saints, but
it doesn't matter. He still did it. He did his job. He did what he's supposed to do, step up. And that's a good problem for us to have.
Yep.
Very good problem for the Niners to have 2 starting quarterbacks. However, one's a franchise quarterback, one's another starting quarterback elsewhere.
Potential starting quarterback. Not even a solidified, he should be a starting quarterback. He is a maybe on some teams he can be a starting quarterback. But we have a franchise quarterback.
And we've talked about this. Well, I've been telling you that a lot of these quarterbacks get to these very bad organizations, and they kind of they get lost, right?
Look at Sam Darnold with the Jets.
So when they get put in a situation like yesterday, finally he's in a very good system. Doesn't mean Purdy's a system quarterback, But again, what team doesn't have a system?
Yeah.
So I hear this all the time. He's a system quarterback. Just because Lamar Jackson runs, Josh Allen runs, they still have a system.
Yeah.
Maybe their system's a little bit more open because they're able to do a little bit more than the average quarterback. But each
they could
team,
do a lot more than
Yeah,
that.
I mean-
They're the two solidified.
yeah, but each team has a system.
Yeah.
Let's not hit our
Jalen Hurts. I mean, they have.
There's no way a quarterback comes, except for if it was Peyton Manning. I think it's probably like the only ones, maybe Brady, that could go up to the line and be like, you know what? I'm not running this play. I'm running something else.
Yeah, and you don't see that too often anymore. Like, I remember we were having this conversation on quarterbacks and how with this generational label calling, Ryan Clark was saying John Elway and all these guys that have, like physical talents.
Yeah.
These are like, nowadays, a lot of people just have a lot of physical talents, but when it comes to IQ, nothing is touching what it was with Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and those guys.
What they're doing, they're just trusting the athletic ability.
Yeah, and they could overshadow maybe some lacks in IQ in their athletic ability. And with Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, they have both. So we could see them play at the highest level, that we see them play. So with Mac Jones being able to do what he just did, getting the dub
on the road,
a lot of third down conversions also, which was very, very crucial with the Saints crowd getting loud, and Ricky Pearsall. He back-to-back weeks to where he is really performing at a high level that we need him to do.
Yeah.
And Juwan Jennings, he came back and got that 42-yard touchdown, career high of longest touchdown. CMC.
Bourne got 3 catches. Although one of the catches he had to dance.
Man, hey, that's his first catch back in San Francisco. I'm fine with it.
Well, I think that was the only one. Then the rest he took care of business. He got a first down, got up, back to the line. Talking about CMC, what did we say in the preview? Let's see Kyle Shanahan use CMC
in the slot, and he put him kind of adjacent with Mac Jones.
A lot of plays.
Yeah, to where he's like in the
Spread
slot, but in the backfield, and it's just like
spread out.
Yeah, so CMC putting him in the slot, it was like he was unstoppable.
Yeah, he actually scored a touchdown from the slot.
From the slot, yep, and that was a beautiful throw from Mac Jones. That was very crucial throw, and you definitely said in the video last week in the preview, put him in the slot because there's no linebacker that can guard him.
Mismatch.
And with how CMC plays, Brian Robinson his game is just gonna open up. So I just can't wait for them to complement each other even more because they're still getting Kyle Shanahan's still getting the hang of it. Having these two, high level running backs.
Yeah.
So
what's crazy about you were talking about the injuries? We lost off guard.
Ben Barch.
And when we lost the use check.
Concussion, and what you were saying this morning, Kyle Shanahan had to switch up his whole game plan.
He had to use all his backup tight ends as fullbacks.
Yes, and for the people saying that, Juice Check is, Juice Check, not Use Check, but Juice Check, that he's not as valuable as, people say. He is
immense. For a coach to change the game plan, that means imagine how important he is.
I know he's a fullback, but the amount of things he does on the field cannot go unnoticed.
The dude went to Harvard, right?
He's smart. He knows how to draw a flag. He can block. He's
a Swiss Army knife for our team.
Exactly, Swiss Army knife. He just does everything, and we're just waiting for our guys to get healthy because Mac Jones, he was playing, with some backup receivers, backup tight ends.
What we've been saying,
backup fullback, and
we've been saying the next man up, and all these young guys want to prove they belong, want to prove that they belong in the Niners, or some of them want to prove that maybe they belong on a different team. So this is the 1 year to show out and get maybe a big contract somewhere else, but in the meantime they're gonna ball out.
Yeah.
So we're 2-0, 2 road games. We're back home next week, but come on, for people to downplay because we play the Saints and we play Seattle. Seattle's a huge win for us. Now the Saints, I believe it's a big win because we're on the road. Any road game,
and someone
that's easy.
Someone that's young that proved a lot to me was Spencer Rattler on how he performed. He had 1 turnover, and that was the game-winning sack from Bryce Huff. He would just swim mood right his way to the quarterback in a second. But Spencer Rattler pretty much had a clean game. He had 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I mean, he balled out. I mean, much respect to Spencer Rattler and the Saints for putting up a fight, because it was definitely a fight. It was, if they would have drove down and got that touchdown, like,
Made it a little
Mac
bit more
Jones
interesting.
would, yes, exactly. So,
I mean, how big was it at the end of the first half?
oh, that touchdown, that
2-minute
touchdown
drill.
drive, yes,
2-minute drill.
that was crucial. Juwan Jennings, a few big plays, and that CMC touchdown to seal the drive. I mean, it was beautiful. It was definitely beautiful sight to see that. If we're doing it with these guys, I just can't wait for the starters to come back.
Even on the first touchdown, was it bootleg?
Oh yeah,
A little fake handoff.
yes, a bootleg to
Very
to our
creative.
tight end.
Very
Yes.
creative for Kyle Shanahan. And I think, again, Kyle Shanahan has shown he can do things like this.
Yes.
He just has to be consistent.
Mhm.
Man, 2-0.
Shout out to our defense. Shout out to our defense.
I was very happy to go 2-0 because, again, it's not easy.
Yeah.
And the way it's looking right now with our division, we got to keep up with these big dogs.
Rams.
Arizona's 2-0. The Rams are 2-0. So
We play Arizona next week, so
that's
definitely
huge.
tune in for that.
That's huge.
It's gonna come out on Thursday this week, because we're filming a little later. So Thursday, Niners vs Cardinals. It's our home opener, so I'm very excited for that. Niners get the dub, 2-0.
Can't complain.
In New Orleans, and
2-0.
yes, so
Keep going.
very, very. It's a long shot that Brock Purdy plays in this Week 3 game. So hopefully Mac Jones can replicate what he did in his last game, and he doesn't have to go for 300, 400 yards. Just manage the game. Don't make mistakes. Give your playmakers the ball,
Just don't kill yourself.
and let the
Yeah.
defense rock, because
Yeah.
the defense, they need to stop Kyler Murray. But we're gonna definitely talk
Sorry
about
about that later
that
this week.
in the
We just
preview.
gotta enjoy this 2-0 on the road. I mean, Matt Jones did his thing, and
Yeah.
that's all we can ask for. Just don't mess it up. He did have that fumble, but he's known for that, holding the ball a little bit longer. But I think he's gonna learn. Another week under the belt, and I mean, if he plays another week of rest for Purdy, so hey, a plus for us. So
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go Niners, baby. Peace.
Niners.